All right, guys. Today on the channel, Hilti. What is it? Neuron.
Neuron. It's their new platform.
What's so cool about it, Eric? Eric got to go to Switzerland. I couldn't go because I had to. That's when I was getting my wisdom tooth. And let me tell you, do not get your wisdom teeth pulled after 40.
Switzerland wisdom tooth. What would I rather do?
Well, you know how hard it is to get a doctor's
I know.
appointment? It was
100%.
once, and I was in pain. I had to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But it seems super cool. But I didn't really get a chance to check out the Neuron. So what's it all about?
Neuron's actually awesome. Hilti's one of my favorite companies just because of my experience with them in the past. So Neuron is basically, it's their new platform. Bigger, better tools. It's based off of performance, based off of one platform, based off of data-driven, and based off of safety. So those are the 4 pillars.
I don't see this being too compact. I mean, it's not a compact. These are not supposed to be compact sub-brands or...
Hilti's not going after. They're not trying to. They're the real tools. They're the ones that are doing the bridges, the buildings,
Obviously, they're bigger. Why? They're 22 volt.
Yeah, and they're not. Yes, the batteries are bigger because they're 22 volts. This is your typical size. This one. This is what is this? This is the SID 622. It's 2.2 pounds. To me, it's compact. Now, is there smaller stuff? Yeah, but Hilti is not designed for that. Hilti's designed for the real world in terms of they're building bridges, they're building buildings, big stuff. That's what they excel on. And to me...
Tools that get beat and destroyed, left out on job sites.
Yes.
Put in job boxes and hanging from cranes.
100%. If you don't want downtime, Hilti's the company you got to go with. They've got fleet management. They've got so many different things that companies do not offer. Where you can trade in tools. You can, it's basically...
So if I have a problem, if I'm on a job site today, this thing has an issue, what do? I can call Hilti and they come to the job site? They come to the job site?
Yeah, because they've got reps. They don't have your typical sales channel where you go to Home Depot or the big box stores.
And they'll fix it right there or just give you a new one?
No, they'll get it and they'll swap it out.
What?
It depends what systems you're in with them, and it depends how you have it set up. And what's nice about this is the whole Neuron system is you're going to have a problem ahead of time.
So it's like a tool leasing deal.
Yeah, and they've got different things. Again, it depends upon what you are looking for. They can tailor something around you, like you said. If we've got, like when I worked construction back in the 90s, I would go to different jobs and I would actually see different tools because those jobs rented out the tools for that job.
Wow.
So...
Yeah, I mean, everybody that has Hilti has old school Hilti and just loves them.
They last.
There's nothing I can complain about Hilti.
No, and the one thing that you can truly, well, you can't see this, but you can, take a look at this. They're inside of their batteries. They don't cut corners. I mean, look at this copper wire. It's a braided copper wire. No one else has it like that. They pod everything. I mean, the way that they actually design this, I'm not going to go into it. We can do a whole separate thing on the batteries alone because the technology behind the batteries, I think, is heads and shoulder above the rest out there. What everyone else is doing. I really do.
I don't know. I think, like I said, you guys, you can't go wrong with Hilti. They are the echelon of tools. They are, I'm not going to say Cadillac of tools because, they're the Super Duty of tools. They're the F-250, the Ram 3500, the, Ford F-450. I mean, I'm not even going to say Super Duties under 350. I mean, these are work tools.
They are. That's what they're designed for. And this one right here, this one's pretty cool. You got the 1/4-inch chuck, the one-handed chuck, like you're saying, the LED light ring around there, which is cool because not a lot of tools have that. A lot of impacts have it. A couple do.
I'm starting to see them now, but the thing I like about this LED ring is it looks continuous the whole way. I feel like I've seen it in another brand too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's just the color and everything, the hue, the Kelvin just seems good to me.
Yeah, 100%. So this one's got 2,655 inch-pounds of torque. 4,250 impacts per minute, and it's got 3 speeds: a 0 to 1,800, a 0 to 2,700, a 0 to 3,600. And like I said, the tool only weighs 2.2 pounds, which is pretty lightweight for a tool. Now, the 2 things that I've always thought of Hilti is being a workhorse, man. But you do pay a premium, right?
Yes.
The one thing I'm finding out on the Neurons is you're not. It's really not. This tool by itself is $169 for the tool.
Wow.
And if you get it with the 2 batteries, the charger, and the tool, you're talking about $376.
All right, so yeah, dude, I like it. I think it's cool. I mean, I've always been a Hilti fan, but to me, it's like, I don't do that much construction where I would need Hilti per se. I mean, it's definitely the echelon, but it's like parking a semi in my driveway.
Yeah, but
being that it's so heavy duty, I'm never gonna, I'm gonna tow my boat or I'm gonna tow a trailer.
And when
You know?
and I get what you're saying, and I think that's one thing Hilti, like I've always associated with, you're doing the big jobs. That's what Hilti is dominant at.
Right.
That's what they perform at. But with these Neuron tools, I feel like with the price coming down, you get a heck of a value, and it's being able to just other people can start getting into that whole line, and it's
Right.
a good line to get into.
And here's a crazy thing too. Like if someone shows up to do a project in my house and they have a Hilti tool of some kind, I always feel like, whew, like they're a professional.
Yeah, because they
You
took
know what
time.
I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
They took the time to get the right tools, to get the relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because I kind of look at it almost, and this is kind of a weird thing, but someone who's almost like cooking in a way. Like you could go get a knife at Walmart and it will get the job done. Partly, you can go get a nicer knife, and that's kind of like your medium thing. But the guys who are really into cooking, they get the nice stuff because they want the performance, and it's kind of like
Right.
with tools. You want the performance. You don't want the downtime. You don't want to have to mess around with stuff. You don't want to have to worry about things breaking. Then okay, now I got to go send it in. It's going to be a week before I get it back.
Right. It's a
done.
totally different tool animal. It's different tool world. If you're that carpenter that's been using, brand A all the time and, it breaks, all this 6-year warranty or 3-year warranty or whatever, lifetime warranty, go return it, deal with the big boxes, or you're the guy that actually the company, has got the agreement with Hilti and they just have a tool problem-free experience because they know that breaking down equipment, tools is time and money.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
Yeah, so definitely something cool from Hilti. Check it out, you guys. Comment below. Do you use Hilti? What do you think of Hilti? What's your comments?
Cool.
Peace.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.